Wardens of Avalon gave me a feeling I haven't felt in 15 years. That specific heavy, melancholic atmosphere of old-school PC dark fantasy. The kind of game that didn't hold your hand, where the world felt genuinely dangerous and bleak. I loaded up what's supposed to be a random playtest, and within 5 minutes I was completely trapped in this wave of gritty nostalgia. But then the game also did something I genuinely didn't expect. At first glance I thought, okay, cool, another Diablo clone set in the Camelot universe. But this isn't a shiny fairy tale. King Arthur has gone, his legendary knights have mutated into horrific corrupted monsters, and you are dropped into a dying world, in which I went in thinking I could mindlessly button mash my way through like in a standard hack and slash. But surprise surprise, I was freaking dead wrong. The game puts you into this tense, slow burn vibe where every step in the fog feels like you're playing a top-down Dark Souls. But here's where my journey took a wild turn. After barely surviving the wilds, you retreat to this broken, corrupted fortress called your Fiefdom, or something like that. And honestly, this became my favorite part of the entire loop. Here you dump the wood and stone and other materials you gathered during your adventures, and instead of tedious wall-by-wall building, the game gives you this incredibly satisfying visual payoff. You watch a ruined castle instantly piece itself back together into a pristine stronghold. In my limited time with the game, I was able to rebuild a single district, but it still gave me this bizarre but beautiful contrast. Outside is brutal, depressing nightmare, but inside your castle it feels like this cozy safe haven. Well, except you know when it's being swarmed by waves of evil monsters and you got to defend it. But hey, nothing says home sweet home like a little monster invasion, right? The cozy feeling absolutely shatters the second you step outside to hunt or fight some epic bosses. I run into one of the Arthur Fallen's legends and the pacing completely shifted. This is exactly where the game won me over. The combat instantly turned into Souls-like dance of positioning, precision, and those parries that can just shut enemies down cold. And look guys, when you get that perfect parry, it's a total rush. Unfortunately, in this game, I totally suck at landing them, so I got another life lesson in humility. But how do you actually survive these fights? In this game, instead of grinding XP and leveling up like every other action RPG, your progression is tied directly to your castle. Unlocking and upgrading new buildings acts as your primary tool to forge better equipment and access higher stats. This creates a brilliant loop where building your home safe haven is the only way to physically grow stronger for the danger outside. And yeah guys, I only had a short time to play before the playtest ended, but it left a massive impression on me. It bridges that nostalgic old school grit with a modern addictive gameplay loop. And if you miss the days when the dark fantasy actually felt dark, you definitely need to keep this one on your radar.